I've been recording top-down videos on my workbench, well, ever since I started making videos. I have tried many different cameras and options for mounting them over my workbench, including monitor arms, tripod standing on the bench, some wall mounts, but I believe now I have found the simplest and easiest to use solution. CZUR sent me their fanciest Pro webcam after I found out about it and requested one for review. This isn't just any webcam, but a visualizer, also known as document camera. Visualizer is basically a webcam and a stand or arm in one package, made for displaying documents or other items to an audience. For example, a teacher may use this to show something to the classroom. The camera came in this sturdy case that could be used to securely store the camera while not being used or while being transported. In addition to the camera itself, there was USB-A to USB-C adapter and a manual. The camera has decent length USB cable with USB-A plug on the end. With the included adapter it can be plugged into a USB-C port. Fanciest Pro has an articulating arm that allows bringing the camera closer to the subject, but if the subject doesn't fit the frame, the vertical arm can be extended to raise the camera higher. If you want to use this, for example, to make Zoom calls, camera can be turned to horizontal direction. In this fanciest Pro version, the camera head can be rotated 90 degrees. That, combined with the ability to rotate the video 180 degrees with push of a button, allows user to place this camera's base pretty much in whatever direction is the most convenient. The 90-degree rotation is also useful when recording vertical videos of yourself to a social media like TikTok. Speaking of buttons, there are hardware buttons for adjusting exposure compensation, selecting between continuous or single shot autofocus, re-triggering focus in single shot mode, controlling the LED, and rotating the video 180 degrees. These buttons make simple adjustments possible during recording without reaching for mouse or keyboard. CZUR provides software called CZUR Visualizer for this camera, but this also works with any software that supports USB webcams, like OBS Studio that many use for streaming. OBS Studio is also good for recording videos because it has flexible adjustments and recording can be done with higher bitrate. I will test the recording quality with OBS Studio in a moment, but first I want to show a few cool things about CZUR Visualizer when it comes to recording videos. During recording, user can use these drawing tools to add annotations and they will be included in the actual video. This allows one to add these overlays that are often added in the editing software in real time while recording the video. That's another great feature for those who want a simple, easy to use recording system with minimum amount of hassle. Here you can see sample video recorded using CZUR Visualizer software at Full HD resolution, which is currently the highest for video recording in this software. These lines and text that are appearing in the screen were made while recording and they are not added in the editing software. Apart from indicator telling this was recorded with fanciest Pro, nothing else was done to this video in edit. This software allows adjusting some image parameters like brightness, contrast, sharpness from menu on top left corner of the preview frame. In the bottom right of preview frame, one can use digital zoom and when zoomed in, it's possible to move the frame by clicking and dragging. There are also settings for rotating the image, correcting the perspective, as well as locking the exposure and re-triggering the focus in single shot focus mode. All in all, that seems like an all-in-one software for teachers and other people who want to use this visualizer for educational purposes. Here's similar video as what I was recording using visualizer software, but this time recorded using OBS Studio. Because of higher bitrate, the quality is better, but that also means the file size will be much higher. The lower bitrate could be adequate, especially if there's less moving objects in the frame. As a conclusion, I would say this is super easy to use camera with integrated arm that has wide range of motion. I especially like the articulating arm and quick exposure adjustments right on the top of the camera head. If you would like to buy one of these, there's a link in the description that will take you to the CZUR's website, where you can buy it for around $110. See you next video. Thanks.